Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Leo for October 2022. So before I begin, I would just like to welcome everyone who's returning to this monthly series and also welcome anyone who is new to our Angelic Wisdom community. And so, because I have already explained some of this in more detail, some of the introductory information, I'm just going to be very quick and kind of list it so that I can get into the reading. So first of all, if you're new, subscribe, check the all notification bell, like, dislike, and feel free to leave comments and introduce yourself, as it might be an opportunity to network with others who are in your area. Also, this is my 10th anniversary year on YouTube. So I've been offering my first time promotional offer, an angel reading, which is my discounted hourly reading, unlimited to everyone this year. So you can select that now if you'd like to get that discount. Also, if you just want to support the channel, I have a PayPal me link below this video in the description area as well, and you can, whatever you feel led to do, it does not matter the amount. It's just such an encouragement and acknowledgement, and I really appreciate it. And so thank you very much. And also, there will be a link to the general reading for the month of October, which is most important. And it just is packed with a lot of truth. It's truth, it's compassion with a sword, I guess. The sword of truth, Archangel Michael's sword. So definitely tune into that. And you'll find that probably one of the first links in the description area. Now, for the format here, the card in the center is a card from the Archangels that you'll be working with this month, and on the left and the right would be a message from your guardian angel. The first card on the left is from the Major Arcana, and the other card is from the Minor Arcana. Big themes, lessons, and the day-to-day, how it plays out. Okay? So let's take a deep breath, Leo, together. And just release and let go, free yourself. And I was just sort of seeing, it felt like, well, I gotta say, like, as I was shuffling the cards, it just kept flying. And so there's almost like they were trying to break free, and then I felt like I was seeing the word free, almost written like bars, which is interesting if you can imagine that. The letters, if you think about free and how the lines connect at the top, and then the E and their lines going across, and then of course the lines going down. So and it was between two trees that was almost acting like a gateway. So there's in some ways something you're trying to break free. Your spirit is trying to break free. It's trying to reach that portal, that gateway, that opening of expansion and possibilities beyond, the range in which you've been sort of herded, within previously. You feel very strongly that there is more for you out there. Is a sense that I'm getting about this, right? I don't know why I'm saying the word reparations, but okay, it's almost like it's time for you to get something back. You maybe feel like you've been used or in some way, maybe, or that you put your energy out there, and it's time. Like it's a sense of like you're owed, and I feel this confidence that you have about this, and they wrote the word commitment. Like you have a commitment to reaching that space, that place, that glory, that land of opportunity. It's like, it's the land of milk and honey, whatever it is. It's the ideal dream of prosperity. And your time is right now. And so it is, right? And so it is. So I got to go back to the way that free was written with those barriers. Now I'm seeing Archangel Lavender. So she may or may not be your archangel. We'll find that out. But what this gives me a sense, and then I see this an ankh on a stand. What this gives me a sense of is that what's interfering is some forgiveness, that you've got to let those people go. So that's how that word reparations is really tying in. You feel wronged. And the thing is, because you feel wronged and you can't get past it, that has become your prison. So I know it's awful, but you got to understand how the universe works, because it doesn't give permission. Nobody can cast a spell. Nobody has the power over you. Even God seeks no power over you. So he's given no one else permission to do it. The only things that the way that people can affect us outside of ourselves is through our attitude towards them once they have done it or they're trying to do it. And when you resent them, despise them, or whatever it is that you're feeling, you are building, feeding, growing, and developing a cell to imprison you within it. Because you cannot project those things out to them, because they are you. And so it doesn't go anywhere. The hatred or even if you feel, victimized by them, it doesn't go anywhere, because if you're still projecting that victimization, that they took your power and abused it, you're still projecting it out there in nowhere, because all is oneness. It has nowhere to go. Everything, the ego has this illusion that there's an out there somewhere, that there's an over there, and there's a people over there, when it's just all oneness. It's all you. And so therefore it all has to come back to you, because you are the creator of it. You are the beginning and the ending. Despite what they have done, it never started with them in reality, because it's only they only have influence when you give it permission through your resentment, through your attitude. Once you say, they did that to me, you make that which they did real, and now you are the only one responsible for it. It's not about forgiving them to let them off the hook, or to give them a free pass. They never did it unless you took it personally. And that's the word I was trying to get to. And once you took it personally, you absorbed it, and then it keeps bouncing off and ricocheting all back at you. And that's why you feel the pain, which makes it now incredibly real. So you can't let it go, but it's just spinning out of you, because the starting point happened when you took it personally, and then you allowed it to infest your reality. That's the word right there. It's not about what they did, but when you allowed them to infect you, because you are impenetrable, invincible, because that's how God made you. Your firewall cannot be broken or breached unless you take it personally, which opens up a portal for that virus to get into your software and corrupt it. And then it creates this prison. It creates these emotions and these pictures in your head, even misrepresents your memories in order to help you to build that prison. So your freedom is easy. And that's why the gateway is waiting there for you on the other side of that prison. And the prison is bars are created out of the word free, because what the universe was doing is not interfering but sending you the message: you are free. In here, in your head, you are free, because in your head is how you became not free, you see. That's it in a nutshell. So it's Archangel Jophiel. But let's just take a little bit of time here. And I'm just going to ask you to give permission to Archangel Lavender to clear your soul star chakra. And what she kind of does is that these things collect around this chakra. It's your crown, and then above it there's a causal, and then there's a soul star chakra. And it's a magenta. And so it has magenta and there's a mix of violet. And so what she does is the firewall, she cleans it up around your your soul star chakra, so that all of your gifts, the knowledge and wisdom of your soul, is restored to you. And she clears away all the regret, the resentment, all the negativity that you bestowed upon these people, where you empowered them to have this kind of power over you. And that's the prison that needs to be cleared. So she frees you of this. And I'm going to ask you to just give her permission to do that for as long as it takes, even after the video. And let's take a look at what Archangel Jophiel has written here. It says, act with wisdom. Use information for the highest good. So that's where you need to focus here. Act with wisdom. Don't let situations or people trigger you. Don't allow them to breach your firewall by that act. So when you act outside of wisdom, you open up your firewall. You open up your fortress, and you allow all kinds of pestilence to run amok in your life. And don't think in terms of, getting people back or anything like this. Use the information that's coming to you for the highest good. Channel this into creative expression. Something that because this is a human experience, and all that stuff, it's the spiritual technology. But I know, because I live it too. I'm living this human experience. That stuff is hard. It's hard not to do those things. But when you create, Leo, when you transmute it, you act like the violet flame in that way. And when you turn your conflicts, your angst, your pain, your suffering, your victimization, and you channel it through creativity of your imagination, you transmute. You transmute what you allowed. And you create beauty and beautiful lessons for others to learn from. All right, let's take a look at the card. So the moon card is coming up, okay? And this is about illusions here. In the context of this reading, be aware of the illusions, right? The how do I put this? Is seduction. And it's almost, and the darkness is not negative. Not, light and dark is neutral. They have specific energies that when they work together, they allow for these opposites allow for the possibilities, the wide range of possibilities to unfold. But there is a sense here in the context of this energy of being aware of when the dark time, the lights and the moon create shadows and illusions. You can play in those shadows. You can see all kinds of things. If you stare long enough, it can become anything. So the darkness just allows for possibilities. And if you act with wisdom and use the information for the highest good, you can tap into that darkness where you might be able to imagine things and have access to desires and dreams that you probably would otherwise not have been able to be inspired. But I don't want to underestimate this lower vibration of the moon card, of just being aware of playing into illusions, to your shadow side, to being triggered, to letting stuff just erupt, come out of you that's just wild and untamed. Again, there's a positive and a negative to this, right? Because people who have allowed these wild aspects of their nature come out have also then taken it and channeled it through creative expression, and now it's a work of art. So this is all tying into what I just said, and now I'm saying it again. All right, so see, and we have the Ace of Earth here. It's the second time this card is coming up so far in the readings. And what this is telling you is like that transmutation, that whatever's going on with you. And so then it tells us there was a purpose for all of that, because now you can be free. You can transmute this prison wall by transmuting it into light, meaning transmute it into something that is healthy for us to all learn from, like art or beauty or whatever, or writing or speaking, right? Whatever it is, this is the time, this is the path leading to that great beyond that you know is available to you. So take your pain and your suffering, your victimization, take it and create it into something that can be a great contribution to us all. And you will find total peace, they're writing, in this perspective, and freedom in your range of expression and the ability to live a quality of life that is truly worthy and deserving of you. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful, beautiful month of October. God bless you.